been a real privilege to have been invited to the final year event for AUT computer science students. It has been a real eye-opener for me. It's the first time I've been to this event, and the projects which our students have been co-located with companies over 2 semesters to deliver solutions has been incredible.
My fleet, and I'm working on a blockchain project. So basically it's a reward system on the blockchain. It rewards their customers with loyalty points, and they want to store all of this on the blockchain. So what we've done is we've created our own blockchain. It's all encrypted.
Hello, I'm Karen Phipps and I'm the industry advisor for the Bachelor of Computer and Information Sciences, and today has been the final assessment for our 3rd and final year students.
We've used Python as our coding language, and we've used some of the APIs in Python like the Flask and crypto, so enable some APIs to interact with our blockchain properly.
In here are 36 projects completed by our students for industry in the tech space.
So we've been using Agile as our methodology, and we've been using like product backlog, doing sprints. We've been having stand-up meetings. We had a retrospective at the end of our sprints, and yeah, that's pretty much how we've been going about developing it.
Hi, my name's Guy. I work at AUT. I have the privilege of leading the Faculty of Design and Creative Technologies, and I'm the Dean and Pro Vice Chancellor. Today has been an excellent showcase for some of our students in our School of Engineering, Computer and Mathematical Sciences, in particular our computing students, to showcase their research and development projects. This is an example of how AUT and how our students really get involved with industry to solve real industry problems. We are, after all, New Zealand's University of Technology, and we have a very important place to play in that role about connecting industry to the great talent we have in our student body.
And then from there we map an event to it. So there's a set of 12 events, so like taking the container from the ship and moving it to a full cargo load and mapping it into storage. And it automates that whole process and keeps adding, so you can capture a whole shipment. And then from there digitally pass that to the cargo office. The other thing that we sort of added to that is they wanted to be able to have this application work with an external camera. So if we mount the camera on the arm of the hoist, you'll be able to take that image from the hoist arm and capture that from it, so that the driver can concentrate on the actual work of moving the container. So it adds that whole element of safety as well. It's sort of a limited scale at this point. It solves one sort of business solution, and we sort of extended that to automate the idea of capturing the container and the container ID. So that we've sort of implemented a process where the external camera uses object detection to find the identity of a container and the idea of the correct sort of the container information, so the container ID, check digits, which is the important information we want.
So we are bees get degrees. Our project is object detection, and we produced a project that would count hives.
An object detection algorithm which actually counts out the number of hives as soon as you take a picture from it. So what essentially a customer or a beekeeper would do is just take a picture of their apiary and then pass it through the algorithm.
The algorithm we used was based from Custom Vision on Microsoft Azure. We used OpenCV and Jupyter Notebook to display the images and show a box around each image showing what the results were.
Yeah, I mean the overall end goal of this project is to really help with our beekeepers, making sure that they're being as efficient as possible when they're on site, rather than having to devote a lot of time to counting every single hive and box.
So it's covered a huge range of areas, gender equality, environmental, it's covered finance, it's covered health.
This is Student Timetable Generator. This is a cleaner, simpler way for students to go about picking their semester-to-semester classes throughout their university. Currently, the timetabling process is tedious and takes quite a long time to do. So the main goal of our project was to create a solution that was able to get you an ideal timetable, something that you preferred rather than something that you settled for.
So you select these filters
and then you're able to search for the classes that are available for that time. So if we add a class here, we'll probably add some. So now, and from that, we make a list of papers that we want to take in the semester. So if we generate here, we're presented with a calendar view of 1,120 possible combinations of timetable. We're able to scroll through here and see that there's a lot of different combinations, right? We have added filters as well. For example, we can specify days off, and this puts them to the front. It makes it super easy to find ideal timetables.
So my only question is, where was this when I was a student 20 years ago? This is not just AUT. This is every university. I think this is a real product. You charge $1 a year for it, and you'll have I don't know how many students.
All the technologies that are being used are really relevant in the marketplace, particularly to me, covering data science areas and analytics, and particularly some of the UI opportunities in the mobility space. Really impressed with the gamification for eye impairment with roulette.
We are the Crack team, and for the past year we've been developing an audio game for the visually impaired.
The game that we developed was Audio Roulette, and it will be implemented into the Audio Game Hub, and it was built using Unity.
So here we have some images of our game. We have the main menu, the roulette board, and the roulette wheel.
Right, so here we are at the main menu. You can drag your finger along.
Achievements, high scores, rules of tutorial.
And you can hear where you are.
Start game.
And double tap to make it to
nice
select.
To see you back to the roulette table.
0.
You
17.
As you drag your finger, it'll make a tone and tell you exactly where you've selected, so you don't necessarily need to see the screen to make your selection.
And when wearing headphones, if you select the button on the left side of the screen, it's going to play predominantly in your left ear. Okay.
Already actively looking at getting involved with this program next year across both district health boards, counties and Waitemata. Really exciting opportunity for us.
Sixth Sense application, which is designed to work for children as well as anybody who's interested in it, in monitoring blood sugar levels for glucose attacks.
For suffering type 1 diabetes.
The app will assist people going through the intervention process, as well as tell them what their treatments are, or if they need to contact medical professionals, as well as keep track of it for them.
We'll develop, we'll do testing. So, like Thomas said, we've created a mobile application that's designed to assist people who suffer from type 1 diabetes. Its application design is very user-friendly for children. You can add caregivers, so a parent could manage a child's account, for example.
And look, a big thanks to David Perry and Karen Phipps for inviting me along to the event. And a big thank you to A Few Quiet Yarns, Brian. I met Karen Phipps at the last event, which networked me to being able to come to the event today.
Kia ora, my name's Rachel. I work for the AUT Foundation, and that means that I help to facilitate philanthropy. So any giving within the university comes through us. So that includes awards and scholarships, but is not limited to only that. Other recent examples of funding that we've received is research funding. So we often get people who are interested in changing the world for the better. And a lot of the ways that you can do that is through research, and that is what AUT is excellent at. So it's really exciting to be here today, be on the ground today, meeting the students who have put together these posters is really inspiring. It's absolutely wonderful to see.